The mind-bending drugs seem to offer so much, but what do they really deliver?
Cooking soul.
Hopefully it is coming home today. It's a semi-final. First time in my lifetime that it has occurred. Last time, Italia 90. Have faith, ladies and gentlemen. Something special has been happening over the past few weeks, and I do believe England can get into the World Cup final. Have faith, believe. Is it a bit dark? You shouldn't have to see ginger armpit hair, that's why I shave it. First meal of the day going in, got more of a sustained release of carbohydrates. It's 7:30, we'll be training at about 11 o'clock, so I'll be getting in 2 meals prior to training. First meal is 6 egg whites with 1 pack of easy oats, the apple and blueberry flavour. We've got raisins as well, which is a great, very great tool if you are on a bulk and finding it hard to consume carbohydrates. These go down incredibly easy. Per 100 grams, you've got 76 grams of carbs in. I tend to have about 40 to 50 grams in my oats. Excuse me. I've also got 1 scoop of whey protein in there. This is the cookies and cream flavour. It's a bit funky. So, sponsors, if you're watching, send me like a strawberry. Do you know what I mean? A strawberry goes better with oats, I feel, or like a banana. But I like this protein at the moment. I'm having 1 scoop around breakfast time and 1 scoop post-workout, just because you have the benefit of the whey concentrate and casein as well. So this is meal number 1 going in. Gonna do some client check-ins whilst I'm eating, and then have another meal. Pre-workout meal going in. We've got half a muffin, which will give me 50. Pre-workout meal going in. We've got half a muffin, giving me 15 grams of carbs, and on that muffin we've got 20 grams of peanut butter, giving me 10 grams of fat. I like this concoction of fat and quick-acting carbs pre-workout with an intra. It's very good. 50 grams of Cocoa Pops and some skim milk. The red top is practically water. Seeing these big fuck-off bags now? No, wrong cupboard. 1 kilo.
The unfortunate person who gets started in this finds himself getting into an ever-increasing abyss.
This is the part where I chill out and write my logbook. Today we are hitting up chest and quads. We've got leg extensions, leg press, dumbbell squats to fail, pec deck, incline Smith, machine flat, and some cuffed pec flyers. Put them around your arms and you hug yourself, and it's a really good contraction. Once this is done, we do the intra workout. So here our intra workout consists of Cluster Bomb, Rise's Tropical Snow Cone EAAs, which are the best tasting, said it before, I'll say it again, the best tasting supplement I've ever consumed. We've also got glycine, creatine monohydrate and L-citrulline to make one very spectacular intra-workout shake. I do heavily recommend getting yourself a big 1 litre cup if you're doing intra-workouts, because the usual sort of 400 to 500, there's no way you can fit it in there. There's a lot of powder in there. A lot of powder. And we love powder. You know the deal. Crack and pre-workout. So I'd take this on days where I feel like I'm going to need to expend as much force as possible. Usually on a leg day I'll take Kraken, and then on like a pumpy day, like a chest delts and arm session, I might take Total War with the addition of some pump formulas. Still not double dropped Kraken yet. I'm not a fan of double dropping in general. Always start with halves. But this stuff, 1 scoop does me. got a predicament. I'm in a predicament. Elle flies to Ibiza on Thursday, and the plan was if England win today, Wednesday, the semi-final, then I'm going to fly to Ibiza on Saturday night, watch the final, Solomon at Pasha, fly home Monday. But I'm getting this weird sense that the 3 girls don't want me there. But they're too nice to say, we don't want you on our girls' holiday. Can you not come? So I'm just going to go anyway. Fuck it. Today on the way to the gym mix is Gorgon City Ants live streaming the BPM festival from 2016. I don't really know this genre of music. Like, I know of it. Like, I'm basically not one of these people that know. I just take on board. I'm like a sponge and I soak up what people recommend. And at the moment, I really like this music. I'm just a simple man. I like simple things. Like, went to Ibiza once and I'm a massive tech head, house head. It's not the case. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. What's wrong with that? Score 1 more. Yeah. Getting a little bit sick and testing. I'm getting a little bit sick and tired of the it's coming home. What?
You can't say that.
No, well we can.
It's coming home.
I know it is coming on. I don't need to be told about it every single day of my life. Post workout, we're having 1 scoop of peasant science protein, the mix of whey and casein, and we're having 50 grams of Cocoa Pops. And then my post-workout meal will be what I cooked yesterday, which is 250 grams of 5% lean mince with some spaghetti. And then I'm gonna head down to the pub. 3 lines on the shirt. Jules Rimet still gleaming. We're gonna do it, have faith. Have faith, people. We're gonna do it. We're gonna win. I'm gonna fly to Ibiza. We're gonna win the World Cup final, and then it's gonna be a madness. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. That was so close. I honestly can't believe it. I think we're all a little bit lost as well. What do? Do we continue drinking? Oh. This is worse than the Pasha come down on the last day. I don't know what to do with myself. Oh. Sunday. What the fuck? What's gone on there? What has happened?
Just really brown. It's just not ideal.
You look like you're competing.
I am. That's where we're going. We're going this
You can't go to Ibiza looking like that.
Obviously, I'm going to sort myself out.
No.
It's like my belly is black. Ugh.
That's what happens when you get a 10 quid spray tan. 10 quid. Right, see you later.
Love you.
When am I next going to see you?
Tuesday.
Alright, I'm very, 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 very jealous. The plan was for me to go out Friday night, but it's going to be like 1,500 quid. It's just fucking pointless. So we're going to go for closing.
We're going to
Have a good one.
closing. I will. See you soon.
Mug. Mug. 2 days since World Cup defeat. Weather mirroring mood. It's raining. It's not great. We're playing on Saturday for the 3rd place playoffs, but let's be honest, what's the point in that? Do you know what I mean? It's like, so the third place playoff is a bit like 4 of you going for the really pretty girl in school, and then you get really far and you're about to go on a date with her and take her out, then you get denied. 3rd place playoff's a bit like, you can go out with my mate if you want, and the mate isn't as nice. I'm sure she's got great personality, but it's not the World Cup, is it? I'm England till I die. I'm England till I die. I know I am, I'm sure I am. I'm England. Staple. Hear that? Drilling. 7 o'clock in the morning. Been away for one day. Look, someone's already mucked up the iMessage. Just don't touch anything. Just don't sign in with your Apple ID. Yeah? Just leave it as be. Oats and whey with additional blueberries. This is a staple in my off season. Every single morning I am consuming 1 pack of oats, the blueberry and apple easy oats from Big Jace, coming on board with Calum. Love that. Oats with some additional blueberries, so some fruit, very easy to digest. Nice macro profile breakdown for 4 weeks into the off season. Still haven't gone into Tesco's and bought a chocolate croissant or a meal deal. I think I've got to that maturity with food now where I don't really have any sort of cravings. So what? So what if I was in Ibiza? So what if I was in Ibiza? We have our own rave in the SBS HQ. Not the same. Not the same.
How's things with you, mate? Busy?
Yeah, busy, man. I was going to go Ibiza tonight.
Oh, yeah. Man, I've been paying attention to that story. Like, is he going to go? Is he not going to go?
Podcast bits with the boy. This little ginger beard of his. Like I said, I have no problem with those people. Yeah. But I think it's upsetting, and the worst thing that can happen is if you are however many years of age when you do pass away, and you're looking at the ceiling and going, oh, fuck, I wish I did that. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because they're young. The guys that we're talking about, don't mention any names, but they're young. Yeah. And these are the times in your life, 20s to 30s. You've got to live it. But if they're happy doing that, then they're happy doing that. I'm happy doing what I'm doing. So that's my stance on the situation.
I think that's the important thing there. Like, you're doing what you're doing, they're doing what they're doing, and I think it's not a problem until it crosses over into I'm doing this, you should be doing this. Like, why aren't you doing this? You're not going to win if you that doesn't compute. Like, there's no reason why what your vibe is crosses over with my vibe, because each to their own vibe. No. I just wanted to touch on it just because, like, I feel like so many people look up to these people and they admire them and they want to be like them, and I think they will come back later in life and be like, fucking hell, like, just to lift a little bit of weights. And don't get me wrong, like, I love it and it is my life right now, and I put everything into it while finding the balance. And I think actually finding the balance helps me in bodybuilding,
of course,
just for like mental stress and anxieties, all those kind of things. But when I see kids saying, I'm never going to take my hoodie off even though it's 100%. Degrees,
it's good. It needs to be touched up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what is that? I don't know what's going on at the moment. Where there's this like realm of people that feel that they need to live up to some certain expectation to be a hardcore bodybuilder. Bit of dark chocolate pre-workout today. I'm a square. One square with some cereal. Package time. Batteries for the camera. I'm filming Steve Hall's seminar tomorrow. He's got Mike Israel and Jared over, so we're filming that. So if you're there, say hi. Yes. Rim Sports. Oof. These are wrist cuffs for the machines. As I said on my member site during the training tutorial, Calum has a lot of lateral raises with the cuffs involved, so bought some of them. Bands will make it dance. Bands will make it. Right, bands as well, resistance bands for both upper and lower splits. I think the heavier ones are for my leg days for the leg presses and banded RDLs. And we've got some smaller, lighter ones for upper body work. We've got some Myo tape. They've got skin calipers with them, but I don't bother about that. I just use the tape for measurements for my leg circumference, calves, arms, for example. And finally, my Polo HR monitor, heart rate sensor. So this will be used to track my HRV during my sleep. So Calum's got me on a couple of times a week. Download the app, measure fatigue, measure how well we are going into the next day for training. Yeah, I want to leave the vlog there. The full podcast video with me and Josh that upset a few people. Boo-hoo! Get over yourself. Is in the description box below. I think me and Josh are gonna make maybe a weekly little podcast because I think he got 2,500 downloads, which is great. Well done, Josh. Because people really enjoy it. They enjoy it. So if you have any topics, I'll put it out on my Instagram. But if you have any topics that that you want me and Josh to discuss, comment down below. Until the next time, thank you, good night, much love.